topic I have selected is teaching Vethathiriyum. Effective how to teach, that is the main topic. And this topic will be very useful if all students are all together and discuss their practical difficulties while they are teaching some of the topics in our practical introspection and initiating in meditation and regular exercise practices and all. That is only that Swamiji has given concepts on this, that how a teacher, spiritual teacher, is totally different from other school teachers or college teachers. They are on particular subject. They have finished their duty, only the very limited duty. They are not taking the responsibility of the students or other spiritual responsibilities with the subject matter. Their job is to finish the subject matter in a proper way with all its in and outs and experiments and all. So here in some of our textbooks, these are given some regular qualities of the spiritual teachers. First, they should know how to be devoted to their guru and the topic. The Manavalakalai, it is called Manavalakalai or practices. They don't need any kind of makeup or beyond topic. You need not work and bring other colorful examples and all. You can present Manavalakalai as it is. Aduve pesum abdin Guru solvar. If we become Manavalakalai, we absorb it and it will talk on its own. It has got its original qualities. And some of these are prescribed and Nature Guide and other books you can find them. They should practice physical exercises and Kaya Kalpa every day. They should make excuses like others. For anything, I don't get time or some work, immediately we will make an excuse that I have no time today, so I skip the meditation or I skip my Kaya Kalpa exercises or physical exercises. That not be the attitude. And practicing meditation on all days. We should not think that we can go to the class and when we are teaching, we are going to do the meditation. No, meditation should be separate. So that our realization, the spiritual teachers should develop their realization first. They should absorb all the qualities in them. Then they should be an example to others. In meditation and all, they should also participate. It doesn't mean that they should not have their private session. In willing to maintain spiritual diary, I've seen many people like that. They will be saying so many things, and many of them they don't practice many of the things. That also there. So spirituality should be maintained. You all know that the organized spiritual diary is prescribed by Swamiji. What are the things every day we have to do? In all the books you can find it, the copy of it. If you want, I can tell you even now 2-3 points about it. Physical exercise, Kaya Kalpa, meditation, biomagnetism. These are the columns we have to put in that. Meditation, introspection, silence, how we are observing all these things. Silence. Next will be when I have to talk to you all. And then I will be telling about the silence. So silence is part of our education. When we stop talking, the divine talks to us. That is what Swamiji used to say. So we have all our knowledge, wisdom, ideas. What are we? Definite syllabus we should have. What are we going to? We should not get confused with all other subjects. Only one subject we should select according to the syllabus. we should proceed. Also, I have seen many of them. They start with one topic, and the topic should be a basis of why, how, and what. These are the three ideas we should follow when we are preparing our lesson plan. It should be written properly. If there is, when we were doing, some of the teachers, one teacher will be there to check our work. So if it is okay, you can also have that kind of arrangement. One senior person should check what you are doing in your classes, what is the amount of teaching you have done, are you going to according to the syllabus or not, or these are regular habits should be. We all know this, we have crossed all these stages, that is there, but we have to keep these things in our mind and in the record also. By using this introspection every day in Bay Area meditation, immediately after meditation for 2 minutes for mini introspection we do. That is very good kind of practice. The whole what you are going to do, how you are going to spend your time. That introspection is being done in the morning itself. Then it will be used. Very useful method up to the last minute. Supplement should be, what is sublimation we should know. Sublimation should be developed, and we have to imbibe the soft, kindliness. 4 qualities Swamiji used to insist in the master's teaching or master's qualities. One is affection, love, compassion, and forgiveness, and kind of gratitude. All 4 qualities represent the manifestation of the divine. So all these 4 qualities, a spiritual teacher must have them in him, and he should be able to inculcate them in his students. These 4 qualities, all the teachers, these notes we should have with us. First we will remember the first lesson should be first and last and forever lesson. Eternal lesson is of compassion, forgiveness, and gratitude. So, about teacher's qualities. That is the result of God's energy. The energy is an attribute of divinity. The body is a gift of society. Where is the question of my and mine? This is Vethathiriyum Maharishi's question. This is principle with which a spiritual teacher should identify himself or herself. That is, when the soul is the result of God's energy field, the knowledge is an attribute of divinity. They have not got anything with us. We should cultivate them with attitude. We should be able to give knowledge and from divinity. You are distributing it to people who are your students. A spiritual teacher should identify himself. This is the principle with which a spiritual teacher should identify himself or herself. What is social service? That is why we are all coming forward to teach. Why we are saying that spiritual teaching is essential? Because this is a great social service. Other services are all paid, but here there is no money or any conditions we are going to lay here. Unconditional love and all qualities I have told you, you have to remember them. Those are the with those qualities, if you approach people, there won't be any problem. Love, compassion, gratitude, and forgiveness. People may make mistakes, but we have spiritual teachers should know how to forgive and forget the mistakes of others. What kind of help one can render to others? Only this, like other social services, spiritual teaching is valuable to bring you in anybody's life, to teach self-sufficiency, to equip people to live by their own efforts. For example, we don't teach them that you to a beggar that you beg and like this you should suffer. No, we educate the person to do one job, and the qualification will help him better his personality, and he should know how to command respect in the society, and respect and value, and then he will understand that he has to ultimate goal is realization of the divine. We are all born to live happily. That happiness comes only by using our physical energy, mental energy for the benefit of others. He has given us instruction and inspiration both through his lessons. On lessons you can practices. It means you have to start teaching them from the basic things. What is simplified Kundalini Yoga practices? What practices we teach? Meditation, introspection, and then sublimation. After you should know how to get the feedback from the students, and then transformation you should observe them. And once they become the masters, whether they are conducting themselves in the same way has to be observed by the senior teachers, or there should be conferences, workshops, seminars, and symposium, so that they can. You know that it is a continuous learning. It is not that once you have finished the course, you are done with the subject. You have to go on learning more and more, and so many doubts will be coming all the time. The subject appears to be easy, but it is not easy. First introspection may be a little bit easier after doing 2-3 times, but other topics are all tough topics, and first the teacher has to understand it well, and so that they can do lesson, model, plan, and they can use all visual aids. These days it is not at all difficult. Computer and other technology has grown so much. In our time we have done so many posters, we have done day and night sitting in the without sleep, without our regular activities. We used to make it to be presentable. All the topics are present. So with posters and models and all. So SKY practices are there to motivate us: meditation, introspection, sublimation. If we want to inspire others, this is the best social service. Especially for women, women can teach it to children. Use the meditated knowledge in the family, all the family conditions, because we teach psychological qualities as well as for physical health, exercises and kaya. And so teachings how to be harmonious in the family, in individual peace to social peace, world peace, all these things we teach. So topic, but it's something that you need not do anything else once you go through the whole Vethathiriyum subjects. Other subjects are all, whatever you want to know, everything, whatever you want to practice, everything is included. Swamiji has done so much research, and he has studied so many years. Up to his 95 years, last minute, he was working on how to improve his subject more and more. Teaching practice demands sacrifice, patience, humility, compassion, and supreme qualities, these things. Renunciation of desires and emotions, very important. We should not get emotionally disturbed when we teach. They may ask some questions, may hurt our feelings, but it should be ignored, and we should be stick to the teaching. High character and behavior are essential, like our Guru, dedicating the body to the society, mind, consciousness to the Almighty. This should be our motto. What is the Vethathiriyum teacher thing? Body and mind to the society, because body and mind are nurtured by the society from the very beginning, and the consciousness is to the divine. Swamiji used to give lot of comparison. Teacher like a doctor, and his attitude towards his basic approach should be service to humanity. Doctor does not all the time. We are all having a kind of attitude. Doctors work for money. No, doctors are working to cure the patient first. Money, of course, is there. Until they cure the person, they cannot rest. They won't be peaceful. A doctor does not delude himself into believing that he or himself is for that popularity. He should understand he owes his competence to God and Guru. We are our competence constantly. I don't know. Even in Delhi, I had so many students. I had trained so many people. All of them constantly I used to say, you have to remember your Guru all the time, whatever you are talking. Not a second we should leave his feet or his closeness when we are teaching subject, because we have to maintain only the quality and quantity of Guru's teaching in the same manner. Many other things are all there. For example, we can use some of the outside examples, but mostly we should stick to Vethathiriyum. For that, reading is very essential, especially Journey of Consciousness, Manakalai 3 volumes, and other small topic, separate books are there. So, remember the law of karma. All the teachers, law of karma, we used to do that 2 days course, karma theory. This is an inherent justice of past karma. So if a doctor remembers a person is sick, he is bound to suffer. It is the divine law. He will be doing whatever he can do to reduce the suffering of the patient. Seasons and treatment are guided by the law of divine. Even the same medicine will be very effective to someone, and the same medicine will not be working some other person. That depends upon the karma. Here, spiritual teacher should be constantly aware that God and Guru manifest through the teacher's action. Very important point. This Swamiji used to insist to us. God and Guru manifest through the teacher's action. If the teacher is pure, sincere, loyal to the Guru, the action will be pure. The result will be pure. Result will be divine, inherent. The sufferings and miseries of the world are so many. Man has to know how to emancipate from them. So, from the cycle of birth and death, God realization is only the way. A spiritual teacher can guide a student. Generally, students praise their spiritual teacher. Generally, whenever we talk or we do these kind of lessons, people are very happy. They will praise you. But a responsible teacher should not be proud or carried away by these remarks. This is important, because he will come again. What is the thing we forget about? I am teaching. I am spiritual teacher. I am a very good teacher. These kind of feelings should not be there at all. Vethathiriyum teacher should know how to disown this kind of pride and ego. And somebody praises, thank you. That's all. I taught you whatever I have learned. This should be the humble answer of that. So many good Shishya stories are there. Generally, the Guru will tell the Shishya this. I have taught you whatever I have learned. A spiritual teacher represents godliness. He is in human form with limitation. He teaches all the Guru's lessons, divine lessons. For example, we all know that blessing, how powerful it is, and we can pray for others, but it doesn't mean that we should play God, or we should think we are very superior. The humiliation, the humbleness is very, very important. So, spiritual teacher should know how to receive the student with all affection and how to help the aspirant. He should not let the fame to enter into his head. That also, sometimes it's a very childish behavior. I compare with others or other people's teaching, criticizing. These things which all the spiritual teachers should avoid. Whatever you know, you do that. The same way other teachers know, you should have faith in others' intelligence. We have to criticize anybody. Other school teachers and college teachers are totally different. You have to remember when we are talking about the spiritual teacher. With humility, we should increase our abilities. All the time we should have that motivation. What should I do to improve my knowledge, to improve my understanding? At that, Swamiji's subject is amazing. Whatever way you understand, try to understand, still have so many things are to be understood and learned. He says to teach and to get realization too. That is what spiritual teacher is, also a human being. His realization, his liberation from the sinful acts of his past karma, everything is very essential. So he should be ready to sacrifice. Ego should be destroyed. So there should be a model of his teaching also, that we should not forget. He should train his mind in tolerance, adjustment, sacrifice, ready to give his time and energy. This is a sacrifice. Sometimes the students will come with their special problem. They may not be ready to discuss in the class. They may come to see you, but you should be able to give time to them and sacrifice your time for them. Once the knowledge is harmonized with God, the body is to be surrendered to the society. When in our time we used to write these sentences and put small posters all around us. If we forget immediately, our mind will recognize this poster and will learn the point again. Social injustices are, even now it is there everywhere. So many social injustices are going on in all society. So the spiritual teacher has got higher responsibility to teach people how to emancipate themselves from this. That is, Siddhas are called common man's philosopher. Don't put any condition, all are welcome. Kutpavi endru yarum illai bhoomiyil. That is what Swamiji has sung. Swamiji has written more than 2,000 poems of qualities of people. That helps like God without ego. That should be the spiritual teacher. Without ego, we have this qualification, that kind of. Swamiji used to quote, he has written in his book, autobiography, about his mother. His mother was in a village. They were living in a very Guduvanjeri is that place near Madras. They were poor. They were not able to have money, comfort or anything at that time. But that lady used to go to the village houses. In those days, big hospitals were not there for childbirth and all. She used to help in childbirth, day sitting with patients, and after also she worked for them. Then many people will ask, why you are working like this? You are helping others and spoiling your own health. Then that lady says, when death comes, I am not going to be used. The God death will not ask me how many pounds you are weighing. Take my life as it is. Then why should I worry about it? I need to work for others. That is how she lived. So even in how Swamiji's mother was working for others, helping the poor people and saving so much life and families, Swamiji used to quote it again and again. That kind of attitude all of us should have. So, and no body attachment. Teaching a school, mastering the subject and teaching for the examination is different. It is just mechanical. And third, we should teach. We should have the teacher should practice in case attachment. That student should be treated as very close. Undue attachment we don't want to have even with our own family members. Then you can remember your own or other members in the association. All people should be, all the attachment and conversations or arguments, everything should have a limit and method. And home family is described in Tirukkural, how important home life is. A life should, harmony in the family life is a very topic in our Samanolakala. So the spiritual teachers should have peaceful family atmosphere, very important. There should be no argument, no expectation and fighting. If there kind of peacelessness there, his teaching will not be effective. Should be able to involve themselves in spiritual activities with full order. The dealings with the aspirant should be devoid of any profit motive. They should not teach spiritual practices at the homes of the aspirants. So these are some of the points we have to remember. And the body given quality with extreme flexibility, mutual respect. Teachers in some villages, schools, Swamiji used to quote this just for as a bad example. Bringing the vegetable for the teacher or bringing some gift to the teacher. These things should not be encouraged. Spiritual teachers should not expect anything from others. Sacrifice, tolerance and adjustment. Teacher should not be having judgmental attitude about others. Very important thing. We should not good and bad. We have no right to discriminate anybody. So with these experiences, jnana to children, we have a responsibility to bring up our children as our parents did to us. From our childhood, so many good things, our cultural things all come from our parents. The family, the relations, the society and the world, and our duties to them without prejudice should be performed. Spirit should be regular in doing exercises, Kaya Kalpam I told you in the beginning itself, and introspection skills every day to tame his personality. Suppose this kind of desire comes. A person wants to pay the spiritual teacher, and just because he is rich or he wants to get the goodwill of the teacher, so the teacher should do the introspection and decide why he should not accept any kind of money or any kind of benefit from others, material benefit from others. It is against the law of our simplified nervous centers. You can't endeavor in the spiritual teacher's side to overcome his shortcomings. All of us have shortcomings. Sometimes we get upset with others. Somebody is coming late or they are not giving the feedback to you. So should be and very helpful to the person to come out of his problem. His family should not be neglected. The spiritual teacher should not neglect his family responsibilities. Very important, that one. So his main job for earning for the family is very important. So the work should be spiritual teaching quality, and these are there. And he can do 2 things, like he can write. This satsang, for example, is the best example of you not worry about the working day, time is wasted, or to drive a place from one place to another. One topic you record and that topic can be used for what is the purpose of this topic. It should be for the teachers training. 2-3 teachers, if they give their different opinion, and this topic can be used for discussion. You can select what are the good points you are going to use them, and what is you can use it as a study circle point also. Some teachers sit together and decide particular topic is good or not. Should we accept the benefit from others or not? How to respect the students and families and their mistakes. Acceptance is very important. Approving and accepting. Have any negative attitude about our students or about the atmosphere, about the coordinator. There will be a coordinator for all the centers. So service is more valuable. That is what we should remember. We are doing two purposes are served when we are teaching spirituality. One is our sin prints are decreased, destroyed, and we are helping others to get their difficulties destroyed. And spirituality is the highest intellectual science, and we are teaching it. We have to be very proud about. We have to be very proud of it. How we are able to enlighten other people. We are enlightened, and we are enlightened, helping other people to enlighten. So we think happiness, health, fulfillment, and the greater common good. So suppose you so many times, it was even the last week in one magazine in Tamil Nadu, one village, 2-3 people have combined together. They have taught Vethathiriyum to the whole village, and all of them, even children, are doing very well, and their behavior is better. Their health has become better. They have a lot of good understanding. So always Swamiji says, when we are not able to earn, donation and charity is not the only solution. We educate the people so that they can work, and his 5 that is also very important. 5 principles in life. How until the last minute of our life we should be able to work, and at least we should be able to justify that I have earned. He used to say in Tamil, something like that. Without work, you should not. Without working, you should not enjoy any benefit, extra benefit. Same way, without helping, who are the 3 people to be helped in the society? Children, and the sick people, very old people. Other people should be helped to learn a job, and they will, the society should arrange. They should be given a job, so that activities will go smoothly. A very peaceful person is a blessing to his family, society, and to the world. This is also Swamiji has repeated saying this sentence. How you can explain? If you are going to have this topic as a teaching subject, then you can ask anybody that how every peaceful person is a blessing. We can be going for any kind of fighting and argument and all. And so family will be peaceful, society will be with a fight, he will be a friendly person, helpful person, because there is no negative activity, so he will be helping others. And to the world, he is a treasure. That people are very essential all over the world. Then there will be no crime, no illegal activities. Spiritual thing is the most valuable to humanity. That is what we are going to teach, and learning. Both are very valuable. It needs personal sacrifice. What are the qualities for the teacher? sacrifice, compassion, patience, humility. It's challenging. It's not easy. Give up desires and emotion. If you are not getting even the day-to-day useful things, you should be ready to accept the situation. High character is needed. No gentle attitude. It is the service to the spirit, to the soul. It is the beauty of the soul you are bringing up. Of the mankind. These who receive the services of spiritual teachers, those who receive these services of the spiritual teachers should honor their masters with enduring love and gratitude. This enduring love and gratitude is Guru Darshana. Because anything you are learning from others, you have to pay the fees. What is the fees here? Enduring love and gratitude of the student. Student, whenever he is doing his, he is developed personality and the noble qualities of Manakalai or simplified Kundalini Yoga will make him the very respectable person in the society. At that time, he will be remembering you, teacher, spiritual teacher, who taught him this Kundalini Yoga under activities. Health, for his mind, for example, thought analysis. He know how to conserve biomagnetism, not thinking unnecessary things. His activities are reduced, so he is going to be a good citizen. It's not that the sinful activities are spiritual only. It is a good citizen is essential for all the social welfare and other good activities in life. And these are special qualities, personal qualities of the spiritual teacher I have told you now. And some of the qualities are in the group. They be practitioners of the fivefold path of virtue. That is helping others, helping to develop a job. Without work, they should not earn anything. They should not accept anything. And last minute of their life, they should be ready to work and earn. Then only their maintenance should be done. They should not be borrowing or begging things from others. They owe love and compassion to all living things in full awareness of the principle of Brahmajnana. So Brahmajnanam practice and meditation is very important for them. They may be teaching other meditation in the classes, but they do Brahmajnana meditation, accept the whole life as universal, with all universal love, and then work for anything good I can do, that is Brahmajnana. How many things I have done today? How many blessings I have? Some examples Swamiji said, 3 blessings we should do every day. And then we have done any harsh word, said in harsh thing to the wife, or the wife has said to you, any kind of misunderstanding is there. So forgiving that person and forgiving the of others is very essential quality. It's very difficult quality, but it is very essential. And no room to emotions at all. And they should be always enthusiastic. So they have a small excuse, they should not cut the classes or cut the activity. They try to reduce the activity of a class to obey the rules and regulations of Manalai Mandram or the syllabus. But some people have got a habit. They will be participating in hundreds of activities and will not be able to do anything correctly. That should not be the attitude. Once you tap, you should have very high responsibility to fulfill the needs and demands of the Vethathiriyum. Vazhamudan. Any doubt you want to ask, you can ask. Oh, it is 9:15. More time I have taken.